What the hell is that? It's only bananas grown in the UK, isn't it? Hi and welcome back to Gray's Gardening. My name is Gray and I'm down at the allotment plot today on this beautiful sunny day without a cloud in the sky. So wife and kids are away, which means I've got plenty of time to get this place tidied. I feel as though it's the end of summer and the plot is a mess, absolute mess. I'm just going to show you what I mean. So raised beds are full of weeds. These need a good tidy up. That is my pumpkin plant that never produced any pumpkins. Over here, this bed was quite good. We've still got a few beetroot that I'm still continuing to harvest. Courgettes didn't do well, but as you can see, full of weeds. That needs a good clear out. Coming round to behind the back of the greenhouse, this is what has become the jungle. Really messy. I'm a bit disappointed in myself really of how messy this has become. But I think today is the day that the plum tree is going to fully come out. I don't get any plums, and the ones that do, the birds eat. And likewise, the cherry tree is also coming out for the same reason. I am going to utilise this space, and I've got another greenhouse to go in. Easiest to see from this angle. Over here is going to be another greenhouse next to that one. Put that up there, and there's going to be a polytunnel here to fill that gap. So that's a mess. This bed's a mess. That needs a good tidy. These are a mess. All this is all overgrown. The apricot tree, out of control. This cherry tree is out of control. The pond could do with a bit of a tidy. So I have got my work cut out, but I'm going to start with a quick mow just to make it tidier. But before I do, let's focus on some positives. So this is my Chile Guava. These are now perfectly ready to eat. So nice. If you haven't tried a Chile Guava, or you haven't grown it before, I really, if this will focus for me, there we go. I really would urge you to try growing it. So it's about the size of a blueberry. There we go. The taste is just, it's like a fruit you've never had before. There's bubble gum, there's pineapple, there's strawberry in there. Really good. It's absolutely full of fruits. And I don't think the birds realise that they can probably eat them, but they don't. Full of antioxidants, vitamins C and K. So that's growing really well. That was dug out the ground in the winter, put into this pot. I actually put it into the greenhouse for the first time, and I think it's really helped it over the winter. So that's looking good. We still have some autumn fruiting yellow raspberries, a few on there, and likewise some autumn fruiting red ones. These are only young plants, so I wasn't expecting too many, but there's a couple there. A few of these plants still have them on. Nice juicy one. Golden Delicious apple tree. Plenty of apples on here. Now, my apples always seem to get this little mark on the outside. Doesn't seem to do anything for the flavour or anything like that inside, but they have these marks. If anyone knows what that is or how to stop it happening, please let me know, because most of these apples have all got it on them. They just don't look very sightly. That's a nice one actually. That's a really nice apple. See if it's ready. Little pivot, there we go. But there is still a few marks on it. What causes that? The star of the show at the moment is the bananas. Now it's really coming out from the centre now. I've got it going out here. There's little bananas in the UK, would you believe it? And here is the flower. Better angle from around this side. Okay, so that is rock solid inside. hoping that will open. But they are the baby bananas. Oh, leaf fell off. Be interesting to see how big they're going to grow, because we don't have much of the summer left, or much sun left at all. Let's just see what happens. I'll keep you posted on them. Last little batch of blackberries. Might be able to get a little bowl of them to take home. And the banana tree that I transplanted, this was a pup. I think it's not just grown well, it's also sent out a pup of its own. So there'll be 2 growing there. And of course, my grapevine that at the moment I'm taking a couple of bunches home every few days. White seedless Lakemont variety. Beautiful. These are the best bunches here. If only the sun was on them. Anyway, you can see they're not huge grapes, but being seedless, and you can see quite abundant in the number you get. I'd like to get a juicer. I'd like to put a few bunches through a juicer and just have some grape juice. I might do that. And then finally, still got a few tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes. Very, very, very tasty. Last few, still a few green ones, so I'll leave them in till the very last. See what I can get out of them. So now it's time to give these 2 beds a good old weed. In a few weeks' time, I'll be able to put the cardboard on and put these beds to sleep. Okay, so it's amazing just how neat and tidy everything looks after a quick mow. I've weeded around the sprouts, although I don't think we're going to get anything. The caterpillars destroyed most of them. The tops are starting to grow again. Will they become anything? Who knows? But the bed's being weeded. Going to do the sweet corn another day. They didn't achieve anything. This whole area is getting cleared in the winter. And then just coming over to the 2 main beds I wanted to get done today. So I did tell a little fib, or non-intentional. I didn't think I had any pumpkins, but look what I've found. A little baby one. Very unlikely that'll become anything. It's too little, it's too late. We're not far off Halloween now, but that was my 1 attempt at the pumpkins this year. And then just moving over to the beetroot, we have 7 beetroot remaining. These have probably been one of my biggest successes this year, so I'm really happy with them. We've already harvested maybe 20 to 30. Look at the size of that one. Okay, that'll be coming home soon. And then finally, I've just decided the jungle area, that can get cleared another day. So for now, just want to say thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you want to stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Thank you, everybody.